In just about 30 minutes, the Indianapolis Colts are expected to make an announcement about wide receiver Austin Collie.
The 26-year-old may have suffered another concussion after taking a blow to the head during last night's matchup with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Our TV6 reporter Stacia Matthews has reaction.
Erica, Collie's injury comes at a time when the NFL is taking a more active approach to concussions. A new Indiana law mandates coaches and staff take kids off the field if they show any sign of trouble. Those kids must be evaluated and cleared before getting back into the game. Here's the play that took Austin Collie out of the game.
And that guy can just rip it up. And to see him go down, that's not cool.
Even this Patriots fan knows a concussion could be a loss for the Colts preseason.
I wouldn't know what we'd do. If we lost Gronk, think about that. Hernandez, Collie is just as important to you guys as those players are to us. So.
Concussions ended Collie's season in 2010. But if this latest blow to the head turns out to be another traumatic brain injury, could it force him out of the game for good?
That question does arise, how many is too many? And I'm not sure we know that answer, to be frankly honest.
Dr. Patrick Kiersey is with the St. Vincent Sports Performance Center. He says a concussion must completely heal before an athlete returns to the game.
When you have repetitive or head injuries on top of themselves, I think that becomes a long-term discussion about health and safety of someone returning to contact sports, as they may be more vulnerable or sensitive to further injury or long-term ramifications.
That goes for high school students as well as pros like Collie. Kiersey says if your child suffers concussion-like symptoms, don't push or rush.
If we can give some appropriate amount of time to recover, sons and daughters will get back on the playing field as long as we can get that initial ding to recover.
Now, headache is the most common symptom of a concussion, but other signs are a bit more subtle, like irritability, difficulty concentrating, and just not feeling right. Doctors say they should never be ignored. Jason Spells will have more on Austin Collie later in sports. Stacia Matthews, RTV6.